Everybody out here. I'm up at Heffley Lake, up towards Sun Peaks, and I got the boat and we're gonna do the Maiden Voyage today. Yeah, I'm just undoing the straps here and then I'll put it in the water. I just had a ratchet strap here that I just wrapped around a few things around the transom. Filled up with fuel. Oil's good. We'll go for a rip around this lake and break it in. There we go. I just have the regular stock foot on here. The other foot I have, the poly one, I need a stud kit because these studs down here aren't long enough to accommodate the new foot. And I still, of course, I still got the original impeller in there as well. I will switch that all out before I go up north, that's for sure. But just for break-in, we'll just leave it as is for now. Got the eddy cooler. They're heavy, but they keep things cold. Dry bag. Highly recommend put everything in a dry bag. And then we got 2 life jackets. And a moving blanket, which is a good blanket to put on the beach if you want to beach somewhere and go on the beach and have a little picnic. Okay, I'm going to jump in the boat, hook up the fuel line. Okay, these little things here, they have tons of room in them. And that's where I stuck the fuel line and the rope. I may as well hook the rope to the front too. Got the long one. We'll just put the short one on the front. Okay, so they got the nice long fuel line. Arrow on the ball means it goes to the fuel tank. So I'll just run this under the seats. What do you guys think? Think I'll get a moose in here with all our gear?
Yep.
There we go. And it says to always loosen the vent valve. I tightened this when I was at the gas station. I couldn't reach very good. Almost pulled the pec muscle trying to tighten it. The joys of getting old. I don't know, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to do it at work. That's for sure. And of course, there's no parking here for me and my trailer. There's probably another boat coming now. I hear another vehicle coming. Oh yeah, I'm sure it's got a boat. So we better get in the water quick here. Okay, I will plug this in and in after. Yeah, okay. Okay, everybody, we're in the lake. I pumped the ball. I can't really feel any fuel. I was going to do a little thing before I put in the water, but have a look over there. You can see how many people came. So I didn't get to christen the boat or anything, so I hear that I christened the Orange Crush boat. There, done. Okay, so I don't know. Without further ado, I think I should try starting this thing. Turn that on. Got the 2 lights on. They went off. It's I don't think there's feel to it yet. This thing is so long. Man, oh man. At least it's nice. This is why I did this on the lake and not a river.
We could paddle back to shore if we had to.
I almost don't feel any fuel in this thing. feel fuel now.
Oh, good.
Definitely feel fuel.
Oh, good.
Absolutely. The ball is hard now. You watch everybody, she's gonna fire right up. Okay, everyone, finally got her running. It took a little bit. For one, this fuel line here is like 15 feet long or more. It took a little while to get fuel to the motor, and then it took a little bit to get it running. So I just let it warm up for a little bit here, and it's got little electronic controls here for adjusting your idle. It's got two lights here, one for oil temperature and oil pressure. And of course your emergency stop here, your start button, and your forward and reverse button. It seems to get really louder when you put it in forward gear. Watch. You hear that? First time ever moving with this thing. I can't go wide open throttle for a while because of, well, I can't here anyways because there's a speed restriction. Because I'm breaking the motor in. Now these seats, if you look, they got tons of storage under here. I got my fire extinguisher. I got my bailing bucket and my whistle, which I need. I got the motor cover. There's another one there that Tanya's sitting on. And these actually unzip, and you can use them for a duffel bag if you want. So you can slow it and speed it up with this. They say for trolling, but how are you going to troll with a jet boat? I made sure that I had water coming out of the back. There's a loon. That's a big loon, eh? Cool. So we go through this little channel here, and then we come to the main body of water of the lake that we can go a little faster on. Some nice homes on this lake. The seats, they fit in these. They're adjustable. You can move them up or down if you want. So I might want to be a little more farther ahead. I definitely want that seat that I have that mounts I can lean back on. I can already kind of feel my back. With the tiller handle the way it is, you can actually stand up and run it very comfortably.
Those aren't tippy at all.
Oh no, it's not at all. And this is like standing, just like standing on a regular piece of a decking. It doesn't feel like you're standing on an inflatable boat. I do have a flooring for it that I'm going to use for when I go hunting with it. I'm still wondering what it's going to be like to get in and out of this thing in the water when you're swimming.
Probably something you could get that would hook on and give you like 1 foot hold to have that maybe.
You can probably hang on to these and
Yeah.
pull yourself in. Doesn't take much to get on plane. I don't know if I'm supposed to be on plane here, but what's that?
It wasn't very fast.
No, it wasn't even close to being opened up.
Maybe 10 kilometers you're allowed to.
I do have an app on my phone that'll tell us how fast we're going, but I don't think I'm supposed to go wide open throttle today, so.
Run into this.
half throttle. This thing definitely corners nice. Are you scared? I do have a little bit of splash around the back of the boat. That usually means you got to raise or lower the motor, but we'll see how she does when it's wide open. See how good she idles. Holy, is that ever quiet when it idles? Okay, everybody, I got a miles per hour app here, and I think I had it up to like 23 or 24, maybe 25, but I can't go full throttle yet, so I'm getting used to this. So I went through one little skinny spot, and it was kind of a rush, but in between those two over there, and I'm just getting used to the handling on this thing, so I'm going to do a little more turns here. Quite a bit of throttle left, but it turns real well. It's going to be fun in the river. It's fun in the lake. I'm a little nervous, to tell you the truth, to take it in some real skinny water though, but with practice, it'll come. So yeah, so I think I've had this thing up to about 24 so far. Let's try one more time. I don't want to open it up yet though. Kind of cavitates a bit in the rough water. Maybe we'll stop and rest for a bit, then we'll check the pressures in the boat. We're at 23 miles an hour right now, 24. I still got more throttle to go, so I'm hoping maybe we'll hit 30 once she's all broken in. So quiet and neutral. I think we'll just let it sit here for about a minute or so, and then yeah, I'm definitely going to check the pressures. It's easy to do with the pump. It's supposed to be 4 psi, just kind of feels a little bit light in the bottom. But I do have the motor unlocked. So maybe, I think when we hit those waves back there, the motor bounced up, and that is why it cavitated a bit there on the straight stretch with the waves. I could always lock the motor down and then we'd be okay. It's gonna be a learning curve, this jet boating, that's for sure, but I think I'm liking it so far. You like it?
Yep.
Yep.
A little scary.
A little scary. Wait till we get in some nice water. Okay, so on that note, I think I'll get the pump out and I'll just check the pressures. Okay, so right here is where you check the pressures. So you just open this up, and there's a Schrader valve there, and the pump just pushes in and turns. It hooks on that bottom thing there, and then and that one as well, and the one on the floor. So that's just check pressures. We're in cold water right now, so yeah, there's one there, and then so there's a total of 7. We don't have to worry about these ones, but just the side ones and the bottom. But I'll check them now. Hey everyone, Al here. Well, I am back. I would have stopped at I was gonna video at the boat launch, but holy cow, it was a zoo there. I had to get in and out quick and just get out of there. So the boat ran fine. It ran really well, I'm happy with it. I used hardly anything for fuel. If I lay this thing down and look at it, I used like an inch of fuel. I put exactly 25 liters in it. And of course I can't see the level. Right here. Level's right here. And I put 25 liters in it. It's still full. I ran for like 4 hours, so there's level, so it's right about there. So this thing gets crazy, crazy, crazy good fuel mileage. Top speed I had it at was 25 miles an hour. There's a few things with the trailer that I want to fix. I don't like the boat rubbing on the fender there, so somehow I want to lift. I don't know if I can get higher ones of these to have the bunks up higher so it doesn't rest on there. I tried moving it all the way forward already. I was going to adjust it at the boat launch, but no go. There was too many people there. So the boat was hard starting at first, which is it was brand new. That is a long fuel line. It's got to be 15, 20 feet long. So it took a long time before I could feel fuel in the ball. And even then, it was hard to start. So all I got to do right now is take some grease, and I have to grease this pump bearing right there. I grease here until grease comes out here. Use a low pressure grease gun so you don't burst through the seal. And once it comes out of here, we're good. All my fasteners held good. The boat was a lot of fun. I can't wait to take it in the rivers. It trailers well. I have to get a better tie down for here. And I'm going to get a better tie down for here for the fuel tank, because I put the fuel tank in the front. I did have to reinflate the boat. One side only had like, I think it was 2.5 pounds. It should have 4. Everything else was just a little bit lower, and that's understandable due to being in the cold water. Bottom looks good. I did hit one stick. Probably seen that in the video. That was totally my fault. But other than that, the Orange Crush, or should I say the Orange Crush's maiden voyage was a success, and it was a lot of fun. I got maybe 4 hours on the engine now, so another 6 hours to go before I give it its first oil change. I will pull the cowling off and just check the oil and make sure that I had it at the right level or didn't use oil or anything. So Riverside Marine, right there, 780-590-7272. Ask for Ryan Dixon. He'll set you up if you're looking for one of these. It's going to be a great hunting rig, that's for sure. Very stable. The floor is very, very stable. And I do have a floor for it too. If you see, that's all the water that I got in the boat the whole day. And basically that came in from us getting it out of the boat when we brought it in with our shoes. So yeah, so the Solar 470 Superjet. Another thing, those paddles. I had them in the holder here. This one holder is too loose, and it actually came undone coming down the highway and was dragging on the road. It just scuffed up the end a little bit, nothing serious, but I learned my lesson not to travel or not to trailer with those on. One more thing for trailering I want to check is this little lever here. It's supposed to make it so that this doesn't turn. Well, it does turn with force, and when you go down the road and you hit bumps, it turns, which I don't want it to turn. I want it to stay put. So I also thinking on making a little shelf here from here to here that the foot can go on. And as you can see right there, the foot just clears that thing by millimeters. It cavitated a bit when I hit waves, but we'll see how that pans out when I'm in a river. It wasn't too bad. I just had to let off on the throttle a bit. And I did get spray up on here. These spray guards really work. Just on this side for some reason, but it didn't go into the boat at all. Turns real sharp when you want to, very responsive. You got to power into the corners. It's going to take a little getting used to, a little practice. But overall, I'm very happy with the Orange Crush. It's going to be a good tool for hunting. I'm hoping. It's very bright. But so I'm going to grease that. It's 32 degrees out here. It's super hot. And I'll get this thing put out of the sun into the garage, and I got to eat dinner. So thanks everybody for watching. Like I say, if you want one of these, get a hold of Riverside Marine. Call Ryan at 780-590-7272. I'll put a link in the description down below. And if you look right down here, it should say Riverside Marine with the number there. Okay, thanks everybody. Take care, and thanks for watching.